Hello everybody, welcome to 16-Bit Zombie. My name's Zombie. I've wanted to build an amazing retro gaming collection for years, but I've never actually done it. Today, that changes. Now, I've always wanted to collect video games, and I figured today is the best day to do so. I thought to myself, how much would it be to start collecting in 2026? Is it viable to start collecting in 2026? Am I just wasting my money? Probably. But I know nothing about the game collecting world. I'm starting from scratch, and I thought, why not record it? If you have a game collecting habit yourself, I'd like to know more. Keep me informed. But yeah, I have a very minute collection already, which I'll be more than happy to show you. So, let's start with my collection. We have here the Sega Mega Drive 2, and next to that is my Sega Dreamcast. Next to that is my Sega Saturn. Next to that is my PS1, my PS2 Slim Silver, my 60GB PS3 with Blue controller, my PS4 Pro, my Nintendo GameCube with, if you can see, my 2002 FIFA World Cup Korea-Japan controller, my Nintendo Wii U, my Game Boy, and my Nintendo 64 with gold controller. So, now that you've had a look at my consoles, I think it's time we had a look at the games. So, to start off with, we have the Nintendo 64. So here we have Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, no manual, Classic Zelda Ocarina of Time, boxed and manual, FIFA 99, I'm not a football fan so I have no idea. We have just the outer box, no insert, no manual, for the WCW vs NWO World Tour. We have a loose cartridge of 007 GoldenEye and another Football World Cup 98. For the Mega Drive, we have quite a few. So, let's start with Micro Machines Turbo Tournament 96. I believe a lot of these have manuals, so as you can see, yep, manual in that one. Echo the Dolphin, this one has no manual. Home Alone, holy cow, this one does have a manual. The Jungle Book with manual. Jurassic Park Rampage Edition with backwards manual. Earthworm Jim 2 with manual. Now, this one is the Mega Games 2, which has The Revenge of Shinobi, Streets of Rage, and Golden Axe, with all the manuals. The only bad thing about this, the front case is missing, the front sleeve cover with the plastic covering. So I need to find that at some point and get a replacement. Also, this is the second bad one. Wonder Boy 3. Now the plastic sleeve covering is missing off this case. That's why it is well, kind of taped on, but it's not. With manual, I believe I just need to buy a new case for it and try and get all this tape off without damaging it. Should be okay, I reckon. And then I'll try and straighten it out. I'll put some books together and I'll just clamp all the books together and try and flatten that out. We also have a cardboard Mega Drive, Sonic and Knuckles. We have Sonic Spinball, no manual. I believe this does have the manual. I believe that does have the manual. Sonic the Hedgehog, no manual. Terminator 2 with manual. And last but not least, Streets of Rage 2 with manual. I forgot, I also have, let me get a better shot, Mega Games 3 with Alien Storm, Super Thunderblade and Super Monaco GP. I also have World Cup Italia 90 on the Mega Drive. Next we have PlayStation 1. Here we have Wipeout 2097. Space Invaders for the PlayStation 1. ECW Anarchy Rules. Time Crisis Project Titan. Next we have a PlayStation 2. Quite a bit more of a collection for this. So let's start here. We have SmackDown vs Raw 2006. Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. Batman Begins. Resident Evil Code Veronica X. Canis Canem Edit, aka Bully. The Mummy animated series video game. Ghost Hunter. The Thing. GTA San Andreas. GTA Vice City. GTA 3. The Getaway Black Monday. The Getaway. Need for Speed Carbon. Dragon's Lair 3D Special Edition. Pirates of the Caribbean Legend of Jack Sparrow. The Simpsons Skateboarding. Spyro Enter the Dragon. Spider-Man the movie video game. Terminator 3, The Redemption, Sonic Heroes, Men in Black 2, Alien Escape, and Big Mother Truckers 2, Truck Me Harder. Next we have GameCube. I only have 3 of these. So we have WrestleMania X8, The Dark Summit, Smuggler's Run Warzone. And lastly, we have my PlayStation 3 collection. So let's start down here. We have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Fast and the Furious Showdown, Metal Gear Solid 4, Lord of the Rings Aragorn's Quest, Mafia 2, Juiced 2, Call of Duty World at War, Tomb Raider Underworld, Elder Scrolls Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, SSX, Dead Rising 2, Fallout 3, and lastly we have Battlefield Hardline. And the last bit of games I have for my game collection is my Sega Dreamcast games. So let's have a look, shall we? We have Hidden and Dangerous, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. Let's get better. Come on. There we go. There she is. We have Sega Rally Championship, Silent Scope, Choo Choo Rocket, Sonic Adventure, and lastly we have Toy Racer. Hello everybody. So if you enjoyed watching my game collecting, those are the games that I've got up to now, and yeah, I really need more. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to go straight to the local CEXs that I have around here, and I shall see you when we get there. So we are at our first game hunt location. Let's go see what we can find. that is CEX number 1. Next time I think we'll go to I've got 2 more where I live, 2 more. So I think, get steady. So I think next time what we'll do is we shall go to the next 2 in the next video. So keep tuned and I'll see you back at home with my pickups. And we are back. What a collection I have just got. Shall we take a closer look? Now that we're back and we're sat comfy, let's go through all the games that I've just picked up from CEX. And the first one being Spider-Man. Spider-Man finds himself framed by the Kingpin, who claims the web slinger has stolen a nuclear bomb and hidden it somewhere in New York City. With just 24 hours before the bomb is due to explode, Spider-Man must clear his name and save the city. To stop the Kingpin's plan, Spider-Man battles through a series of stages filled with famous Marvel villains, including Dr. Octopus, Sandman, the Lizard, Hobgoblin, Vulture, Mysterio, Electro and Venom. Defeating each villain earns a key that's needed to unlock and disarm the bomb before time runs out. As if that wasn't enough, Venom kidnaps Mary Jane halfway through the adventure, giving Spider-Man another reason to push on and bring the Kingpin's scheme to an end. I got this game because 1, it's Marvel, you have to get a Marvel game, and 2, just look at the cover. It's just absolutely amazing. And sticking with the Mega Drive, we have Disney's Aladdin. Just look at that. Absolutely. So both of these Mega Drive games didn't come with manuals, as you can see. This one doesn't have a manual, and Spider-Man didn't have a manual. But I can always pick them up later on. That really doesn't bother me. I can't wait to finally get everything set up eventually, further down the line, and start playing these games. Let's see what we've got next. And sticking with retro, here we have Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Brings together some of Nintendo's most iconic characters for an all-out battle unlike traditional fighting games. Rather than reducing your opponent's health bar, the goal is to increase their damage percentage before launching them off the stage with powerful attacks. Choose from a roster of Nintendo legends including Mario, Link, Pikachu, Donkey Kong, Samus, Kirby, Fox, Yoshi and more. Each with their own unique moves and abilities, battle across stages inspired by classic Nintendo games, either against computer-controlled opponents or up to 3 friends in chaotic multiplayer matches. Easy to pick up but difficult to master, Super Smash Bros. Introduced a brand new style of fighting game that would grow into one of Nintendo's most successful franchises. Now, again, I can't play any of these because all of my consoles have been put away. I literally just do not have the room for anything. But hopefully, some point further down the line, I will be able to get my own place and I'll be able to set up my own game room, because that is my future for this channel. This is why you're here watching. You can watch me build and get my own games room. So yeah, hopefully you stick along for the journey, and I hope it's a good one. Let's see what the next game I got. Sticking with Nintendo, we have, for the GameCube, Resident Evil. Yes. Originally released on the original PlayStation in 1996, Resident Evil returned on the Nintendo GameCube as a complete remake, rebuilding the horror classic with stunning new visuals, enhanced gameplay, and expanded story elements. Players choose to play as either Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine, members of the elite STARS Alpha team, who are sent to investigate a series of mysterious murders on the outskirts of Raccoon City. Their search leads them to a seemingly abandoned mansion hidden deep within the Arklay Mountains. Inside, they soon discover the mansion is filled with terrifying creatures, deadly traps, and horrifying experiments. As they search for clues and uncover the truth behind the sinister Umbrella Corporation, every bullet, healing item, and decision becomes a matter of survival. With atmospheric environments, challenging puzzles, unforgettable enemies, and constant tension, Resident Evil remains one of the defining survival horror experiences ever created. Now, I love horror games, especially zombie games. I don't know what it is, I just love zombie horror. That is my go-to horror. Like, I love watching Resident Evil movies, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, everything zombie. I just love it. And this is a no-brainer. I will be trying to collect every single Resident Evil game available. So, let's see what is the next GameCube game I got. And the next GameCube game will be Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I just had to pick this up as well. Like, if I'm going for collecting all of the Resident Evils, yeah, this is, again, no-brainer. I had to pick this up. So, let's see what the next game is. And unsurprisingly, it's another zombie game. This time for the Wii U. It is Zombie U. Set in a post-apocalyptic London, Zombie U throws players into a brutal fight for survival after a mysterious outbreak turns much of the city's population into flesh-hungry zombies. As one of the few remaining survivors, you will explore abandoned streets, underground bunkers, Buckingham Palace, and the Tower of London in search of supplies, weapons, and answers. Unlike many zombie games, every encounter is dangerous, ammunition is scarce, resources are limited, and death has permanent consequences. If your character dies, they stay dead, and you take control of a new survivor. To recover your equipment, you'll need to track down your previous character, now one of the infected, and defeat them before reclaiming your backpack. Designed specifically for the Wii U, the gamepad is used as a survival kit, allowing players to manage their inventory, scan the environment, and consult maps in real time. Since the game doesn't pause while you're using the gamepad, every decision adds to the tension. Combining survival horror, exploration, and clever use of the Wii U's unique features, Zombie U delivers one of the console's most memorable and atmospheric experience. So yeah, again, another zombie game that I needed to add to my collection. I've not actually played this game, so I would love to see what it's like. I could probably set my Wii U up, but again, I literally don't have the space, and if I need to plug everything in, play the game, to unplug everything, to put it away, then I'd rather just wait until I'm able to fully play the game. Let's see what we've got next. And next we have Tekken 6. The legendary Tekken tournament returns as the long-running Mishima family conflict reaches new heights. After taking control of the Mishima Zaibatsu, Jin Kazama declares war on the world's major nations, plunging the globe into chaos. In response, G Corporation, led by Kazuya Mishima, rises to challenge Jin, setting the stage for another explosive chapter in the rivalry that has defined the series. Players can choose from a massive roster of over 40 fighters, each with their own unique fighting styles, devastating combos and signature moves. Alongside the traditional arcade and versus mode, Tekken 6 introduces the action-packed scenario campaign, allowing players to battle through enemies, level up their characters and uncover more of the game's story. With fast-paced combat, spectacular stages and deep gameplay mechanics, Tekken 6 remains one of the standout fighting games on the PlayStation 3. Now, I love Tekken, it is my favourite fighting genre of game. A lot of people like Mortal Kombat or they like Street Fighter. Man's Tekken. I absolutely love Tekken. Again, I could just start playing this right now if I could. But yeah, let me know. Who's your favourite fighter? Man was Jin. I had to say. I was rather Jin or I was Yoshimota. I think it's Yoshimota, the robot one with the sword. But yeah, write in the comments when you played this, who was your go-to fighter? And let's see what we got next. Keeping with PlayStation 3, we have Sonic Unleashed. Now, all the rest of these games you'll see are, I keep looking at myself, sorry, are Players Essentials. I mean, just look at that spine. You got to agree. Yeah, it is good. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get all of the Essentials and Players Hits. I think it's PlayStation. I've got a few Players Hits that I'll show you next. Well, after my PS3s. But yeah, all of these are what I've picked up from CEX today. Let's see what we got next. And keeping with Sonic, we have Sonic Generations. I not played this one, so I have no idea what it's like. But yeah, I've heard it's kind of mixed. Some good, some bad. Mixed reviews on this, but yeah, I picked it up anyways because Players Essentials. Let's see what we got next. And last for the Players Essentials for PlayStation 3, PlayStation Essentials, is the Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Now, I probably will play this when I got my PS3 set up and everything, just to see what Mega Drive games to buy, because I'm not overly sure of the games for the Mega Drive. But yeah, I will play this. It's only got 40 games on it. Let's just list off some of the games. It's got Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2 and 3, Streets of Rage 1, 2 and 3, Echo the Dolphin, which I already have. It's got 1 and 2 of them. Shining Force 1 and 2, Golden Axe 1, 2 and 3, Sonic and Knuckles, which I already have, Phantasy Star 2 and 3 and 4, Alex the Kid, Shinobi 3, Columns, Altered Beast, Sonic Pinball, which I already have, Kid Chameleon, Vector Man, and other great titles. So yeah, it'll be really interesting what games are on this, and if it is actually similar to playing it on the Mega Drive. So yeah, let's see what game we have next. And on the PlayStation 4 PlayStation Hits is Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection brings together the first 3 adventures of legendary treasure hunter Nathan Drake in one remastered package for the PlayStation 4. Players follow Drake as he travels across the globe in search of ancient treasures, uncovering long-lost mysteries while battling ruthless mercenaries, dangerous criminals and deadly environments. The collection includes Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, and Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception, each featuring improved visuals, smoother gameplay at 60 frames per second, and enhanced performance, combining cinematic storytelling, thrilling action, platforming, puzzle solving, and intense shootouts. The collection offers one of PlayStation's most celebrated adventure series in its definitive form. Now, I loved Uncharted. I absolutely loved Uncharted. And when I saw this, I just knew I had to get it, because it's got all 3 of the first Uncharted's on it. And rather than buying them individually, I could just buy this. Plus, like I said, it's enhanced versions of each one. But yeah, I literally cannot wait to sink my teeth into this. I've played all 3 of them years and years ago on the PlayStation 3. But yeah, I honestly cannot wait. So, let's see what we got next. And that is Mad Max. This is a game I have played when it first came out, and yeah, I fell in love with it. I think I 100%ed it, but I was young. I got rid of the game to get a new game, but yeah, I'm really happy to add this back into my collection. And next we have The Last of Us remastered. Again, this is another game that I have played fully. I liked the concepts of the zombies in it, but nah, like it's a really good game. Don't get me wrong. Great storytelling, great sceneries. The zombies not so much. I'm more of like, I don't know, like a Resident Evil type zombie, or like the classic traditional zombies. None of this like clickers and stuff like that, but still a good game. Great sceneries, well worth the buy. Let's see what we've got next. And next we have Yakuza 0. This game I have not played before. I don't even know what it's about, but it looks interesting, and it's a PlayStation Hits. But yeah, I've got to say, no idea what this game is about, but yeah, don't know what else to say about it really. Yakuza 0. Let's see what we've got next. And if you're going to pick up Yakuza 0, you have to pick up Yakuza 6. And yeah, I honestly, I picked them up because Red Spine PlayStation, you know, I would love to know what the story is about with this, but I honestly don't know what to tell you. It looks interesting, like it's obviously Japanese and the Yakuza, and it looks like it's a kind of like fighting-esque game. But yeah, I don't know. And some baseball game, I don't know. But yeah, once I get everything set up, I could play through it, and then I can tell you how I think about it. So let's get on to the next game. The next and last game for the PlayStation 4 is Street Fighter 5. And again, PlayStation hits. I've played a couple of the Street Fighters. It's not my cup of tea. I'm more of a Tekken kind of guy. But yeah, it looks interesting. I'd like to give it a shot. And yeah, that is the last of my pickups that I got from CEX today. So I'd like to say thanks for coming along on this journey. In the next video, we'll probably check out the other 2 CEXs that I have where I live. And yeah, stay tuned for that. If you liked the video, please subscribe and leave a comment on who was the best Tekken fighter that you used, or who you thought was the best, or the player that you chose the most, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. See you in a bit.